Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing y0usef 1 from VulnHub. I rate this box about a solid easy. Overall, pretty good box, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so to get started, I'm actually going to be opening my terminal here. Once this loads here. Okay, so let me zoom out real quick. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do start is a net discovery minus r 10.0.0.1 minus 24. ETA 0. I'm going to start nmap scan on the machine. SV will scan all ports on the machine. We do get an IP address of 10.0.0.118 or 10.0.0.18. We can press enter on that. Let me just start this again. I'm going to do a netcat minus NV, which is just a banner grab on port 80. I'm not sure why my Firefox is taking a long time. There we go. So you can press enter on the IP, right? So first thing I like doing is just checking the source code, Control U. It doesn't say we have permission to this folder. It says sorry, this site is in construction soon. Hit run. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is run a GoBuster since we have a server running here, and also for the server or for the ports we do have OpenSSH, and we also have a port 80, right? So I'm gonna start GoBuster dir mode minus u HTTP. I'm gonna do minus w user share word list. Dirbuster, we'll do directory list 2.3 medium.txt, and we're just gonna let this scan, right? Alright, so the next thing I'm actually gonna do, so there's actually a problem with this box. So the problem that was in this box was actually that the creator of the box actually spelled administration wrong, which is basically spelled the wrong way. So my GoBuster couldn't find that directory, right? That GET request. So I believe if I'm right, he spelled administration wrong. So everything is administration like this, and he spelled it like this, and that's not how you spell administration, right? So it was just a error on his part, right? But we're just gonna keep continuing this box as if it was a real box, right? So since we do have administration, we're gonna send this to burp sleep right here. And the one thing I actually want to talk about, we're actually gonna be talking about x forward. Not sure why my VM is really slow right now. There we go. Okay, we can just close this out. So let's go to HTTP. Here we go. Alright, so here we're actually going to be using the x forward factor. Once this loads, not sure why it's not loading. Alright, so here we go. So here we do have the x forward factor for the header. And we're actually gonna redirect the x forward factor for our local host, right? So the first thing we're actually going to do is actually go to let's open this in burp. Let me turn my Foxy proxy on. This should be running on port 8080. So once that loads, we can go to proxy options, change this to port, or my IP address of this machine. Go to proxy intercept, and from here we're actually gonna just press enter on this. And right here under the host, we can actually add a x forward factor or x forward. So let's go to a different one. Alright, so here we go. So we have x forward 4. And right here we can also specify the client IP address. We're actually going to specify this to our local host, so we can actually just copy this. We'll enter this into burp. Over here we're actually going to just specify our local host. So yeah, local host. Now we're actually going to send this to repeater real quick. Let me open this more. Click send. And right here, if we go to render, click to render page. This is going to show us how the website looks like, right? So right here, it does show that we can have a username and password right here. So since we do have a username and password here, we are going to go to, it's actually, we can request this browser in current session, go to copy. For the proxy, we have to turn this off right here. And we can leave our proxy on, right? Doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, because we don't have our proxy on. Probably because it's not on, probably. Let me turn this off. There we go. So since I actually answered the wrong URL, I just noticed that, but so doing a little bit of brute forcing, we actually did find a username and password as admin. So here, since I do have my proxy on, my Foxy proxy, I'm just going to click submit. And this is going to actually log in with username admin, right? Or username admin and password admin. So we can send this to repeater again. We do have our second repeater tab. So now we can click send. And the reason we don't have permission is because we do need to add our export factor here from our host. So we can just press enter. Now we can click send. And right here it does show hello admin, welcome back. So here we can just click to render the page. Not sure why it's like that. Here, let me open this in our browser. We can go to proxy, turn this off. And right here it does show hello. He's, I don't know if that's right, how you spell that right, but basically it just says we're under construction, right? So here we're actually going to be uploading a file. By uploading a file, there is a file restriction on here, so we can actually add, I think the name of I think it's called hack tricks for PHP upload, I think. Let me turn this off. And you have a file upload right here. It goes right here. Here we go. So yeah, so we can add a GIF 89A header, which you just see it's on top of the PHP code. Our PHP shell would be right here, but we're going to be adding this right here. So we're actually going to be uploading a shell, which we can, which was under my, I forgot, probably don't have a shell anymore. Let's try to let's make a directory under my VulnHub. mkdir, we'll just call this y0usef. We'll wget our PHP shell. So let's view this raw data right here, and let's wget this. So we can do wget and just our shell. So we can do ls, and now we're gonna I'll just vm to php shell.php. So we are going to change the IP address to 10.0.0.23, I believe. We'll do this on port 5555. Seems about right. So now we can just right quit that. I'm going to do lrad netcab -lmvp, and we're going to start this on port 5555. Same port we specified in the shell. So before we do submit the shell, which was under admin panel, so which was under my home VulnHub, we can go under y0usef, and we do have our PHP shell right there. So actually, let's go to my VulnHub here, y0usef. We can rename this to .j or P. I think we can do this to JPEG or PNG. I'm not sure. Let's go back over here. let's use JPG. So, or was it right here? Yeah, JPG. So now you do see that changes to an image file. So we're going to be uploading this right here. JPG. Let's turn my Foxy proxy on. Let's intercept the request. We can click send. Let's send this to repeater so we can modify the request. So here, if we do click send, you do see that the file is not allowed. If we do render this, you do see file is not allowed. So let's go back to the raw data. So here we actually want to bypass this, right? So here, if we did look back over here, under a file upload bypass, you do see that we can implement this right here. Or which is under purposely keep getting confused. So we can add that there. And right here we can change this back to PHP. And we do have a JPG right there. I'm not sure why it's not working. So we should send that. And we did change the content type to image PNG. So let's delete this here. It does seem like it's uploading since this. For some reason, it doesn't work for a JPG, but every time I change it to PNG, it does seem to work. Not sure why, but okay. So we did add this to bypass, and also it does seem like the filtering is looking for the content type, which is image PNG, and that's what we did. So now we do have it uploaded to files right here, so we can just copy this. Copy, or not copy to file. We'll just copy this from here. We can actually, we have our shell right there, so we can now just curl. I totally forgot we had to add this right here, so once we do curl it, we do get a shell, so we can do export term equals x term. Do this. Let's see, so we're going to spawn a TTY shell. Let's refresh this right here. So we do have bin bash. We also have run this in Python. It should have Python 3. Yeah, it does have Python 3. So we're going to cd, right? Alright, so for some reason my recording stopped, but the point was that if you do search up uname minus, if you do check your kernel version, to check your kernel version, you can also do uname minus a. And from here, you do see that we have a kernel version of 3.13.0 generic. So we can just copy this. Alright, so from here we can just search up by exploit db. And we do see that we have a kernel version of 3.1.3.0, which is Ubuntu. Right here it does show that we can run this command right here, run gcc as a .c file. So we're going to have to convert this to a .c file using cat. So here I'm just going to wget this under the dev/shm, so we can just wget this file right here. And now I'm just going to copy. So now we can just cat this out to, I'll just put this to get _root.c. And right here, we do have GCC installed, I believe, so we can do that. So if we do ls, we do have a get -root.c. So we're going to do GCC, and we're also going to specify get root.c. And we're also going to do -o for output. We're going to do get root, and I think that should be it. From here we can just do get was it _root, get root. Now we can do id. Now we see that we are root as id. Now we can cat root.txt, and we can get our root flag. Overall, pretty good box. I thought the kernel exploitation was pretty cool, right? Yeah, but don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, actually, you'll probably be seeing this when I post this, like, in 3 months. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.